Hello everybody, this is Havoc, and welcome back to our Amplitudes Humankind with our Transcendence run in the closed beta. In the last episode, we are continuing to expand, to push as hard as we can, and we were actually able to push forward with our science enough to be able to get over into the new continent, which is something I've yet to do in my time with the closed beta. So I'm really excited about that prospect and to see what we are able to do, even with the limited number of turns that we have left. And we are going to continue to explore. We're going to level these dudes up. Now, I don't think this will be the last episode per se, but it for sure will probably end in the next two. So this was a rather short campaign, but we did have some very specific things we were looking for. Is basically, what is it like to stick with this empire and transcend through the ages? And quite frankly, it's been simple isn't necessarily the right word, but it has worked out very, very well for us. So I'm pretty pleased overall. And we only have 3 more stars until we're able to get into the industrial era. And we are decently close to a handful. One thing I did notice is that when I leveled up, the requirements for merchant and for aesthete skyrocketed, which isn't too much for me, not a problem. The builder stats as well. Expansion is a little bit, but overall we've been pretty darn good. So yeah, we're pretty close across the board. I'm excited to see what we do over in the new continent. The distant metropolis. Founding cities across your own continent is a challenging endeavor, but still much simpler than founding them on foreign shores. Seasons, climate, wildlife, staple foods. Everything is alien, not least a population drawn largely from local stock. Now that you find yourself in such a position, with the empire fragmented across the different land masses, you must decide on the outlook on such new cities. So I like this. I really like this thing because right here you can see the original continent of the Middle East into India, possibly into China, but Africa does not look remotely the same. It doesn't look like we have Italy and that stuff, so they kind of changed it just a little bit. Colonization. Let's see what that looks like. Whoops. If we did vassal colonies, far-flung cities should understand they work for the homeland. We would apply the status of subservient on captured cities, which will give us 10 money and 10 industry for 10 turns. Or if we did naturalized colonies, new cities and their citizens are equals to the old one. That would push us towards world, in which we'd get harmonious for captured cities. Yeah, let's go stability. Vassal colonies it is. Good. Awesome. All right, so let's get a move on. That's not going to give us much food, but it will allow us to take on those guys a little more. We're going to move along, and our harmonious life isn't too grandeur right now. However, it is going to cost too much to get that aqueduct going, so we'll just have to keep it right there. Now, we are at war with...
You look different. Did you change your hair?
The Haudenosaunee and
perhaps we have some common ground.
The Goths. So we could start pursuing southward, as it were. And we are still at war. We got wrecked last term by the Cesar. Yeah, we're gonna have to... we're moving on them right here, which... I hope there are no people there. We're gonna risk it for a biscuit. I'm gonna go attack these guys first. There we go. Okay, it should is the key word there. Just be them. We're gonna get on the high grounds. There we go. Okay, it does look like it's just them. So I can't attack from here. Okay, that's fine.
Have at them.
Oh, that's why. Oh, derp derp. I thought that was another ranged unit. That's my bad. So that will kill them, but so will these guys. And then I can get here, attack those citizens with my long swordsman or great swordsman. Take out the pikemen there. Awesome. There we go. All right, so let's get those guys dead. We get those guys in the walls. Awesome, fantastic. We've unlocked a militarist star. There we go. That was our, we were really close right from the get-go. And we may just hold on to this because that's a pretty detrimental hit to them. And then, let's see, they declared war on us, correct? They did. And they're just gonna hover. We may go and support our allies? We're allies with them? Yes, we are. Yeah, we may do that. All right, and we could contribute to our friends over there. In fact, that might be a good idea. Get these. We have a couple of city-state areas that could use some love and attention. Or things to do, rather, excuse me. Let's go. There's no way those Javelineers get it done. So we are going to hang out right here and heal up. We are going to go exploring. All right. So we're going to come back this way. We are going to explore over here as well. Now, this is a very nice industrial area. Yeah, let's go right there. That way we do get a little bit of food. We are going to cross the ocean. Population gain. Oh, we do have an osmosis event. This may be the bug still. Yep, looks like it's just a bug. And what do we got here? Yeah, he's going to lose 12 per turn. So if we just camp. Ooh, man. That was a nice little crackle of thunder you just heard. And that's with windows closed and everything, so. Goodness gracious, that was fun. Let's get, at this point in time, man, let's just disband you. Okay? You've served your people well. But we are going to just disband you. There we go. We found that, and then we're going to come back here, and then we are going to continue to move you south, that direction. And we are going to attach. And then, oh, wow. Lots of things we can buy out here. Let's get a horse. That is going to give us some science. That's going to give us science. And that is going to give us science. Brilliant. And then we are going to go this way. I like it. Really making big gains over here in the new continent. And that's kind of the advantage of being able to get to the new continent first, is we basically get first dibs on about everything. So we're just gonna kind of, I won't say spam. That's not the correct term, but we will definitely see if we can't take over, make one giant city over there. I feel like it would be pretty useful. Let's go make landfall. We can't contribute there, but it looks like they are winning or will win. So we're good. And it's the same thing over here, as you can see.
You today?
Did they gain a recent victory in battle? What? I'm really confused. Well, then let's go south, shall we? I'm a bit confused on what happened there.
Have you come to shame?
No, I've come to kill you. Oh, I get it. He won a battle of our vassals. Okie dokie. That makes sense. And I can't contribute to this. I'll be your reinforcements. Don't worry. Don't worry, friendo. Let's continue our trek across the new continent. It appears we are not alone. Let's move along. 5 more turns until has built its unit. Or it built its cathedral. I'm all mixed up with my words today. And we are continuing to head south. Hopefully, there'll be another city in here. And I don't see any of their units around. And everyone else's independent cities have been bought. So that's something that I've noticed, is that at some point, everyone just starts buying up all of those areas. So it's beneficial for your own sake to kind of take over those independent peoples while you can. Highway robbery. The Empire's trade routes resound with the noise of hooves on dirt, creaking wheels, and fluttering canvas. Caravans loaded with silks, spices, and all manner of goods come and go. But near the city of Sapar, these convoys are attracting the wrong kind of attention. Merchants ferrying gold along lucrative trade routes are being targeted by a notorious gang, and the traders seek your aid. So if we guard, we have a low chance of good consequences, cost of 50 gold, or we can hunt, which brings us into the middle towards authority, and we get locked down. Yeah, we're gonna do that. High chance of good, and we are already making so much industry in here that it's not even going to affect us. Is there anything that could give us more jobs? I guess it'd be the makers, wouldn't it? We'll do that. All right. Step by step, friends. Let's go ahead and go south and see what's down here. Lots of arid wasteland. The Aztecs have reached the early modern era. The Japanese, what did we do? Oh my word. Let's go ahead and we might as well just choose now, because I think it would be, well, we'll hold off. I want to get one more expansionist, and I think we could hit the merchant star. We got an aesthete star, so we are perusing through this. We're about to get over into that region. He's losing 4 per turn. Things are good. They want a major battle there. Let's go ahead and creep on through.
You look different. Did you change your...
No, I didn't change my hair. Who do you think I am? I'm bald. So this would be a good area to conquer for sure. 19 industry. Yeah, I think we'll do that. And surely we've got... That's a good place as well, because again, we do still want to consider food. It's just not as terribly important. What else can we do? We could buy out some stuff. I haven't really necessarily wanted to buy out things. It's just not been something that's been on my mind, but we could buy out that, which would give us a big industry boost. That gives us a big industry boost as well. Is there anything science-y we could do? 1 science on a research quarter, 2 science on a research quarter. That helped a little bit. That probably wasn't worth the buy. Mutinous in a sewer. Well, yeah, because the war's not over with. War declared on us by the Franks. That is quite unexpected. And we just dropped a whole bunch of money.
I had to act quickly. You do understand. It was for the sake of my people.
Does it? Does it? So he was one of my client states. Grant freedom with the Umayyads. No. I'm just gonna ignore that. I have 10 turns. Let's go over back across the river, I suppose. That is a bit unfortunate. We could buy out with 4. I'm not gonna buy out. No. However, we will go here. And what's our army limit? Our army limit is 6. 4, 5, 6. Brilliant. Let's not worry about that. Notre Dame will be built in 1 more turn. And away we go, I suppose. 1 more expansionist. I think they could hold on to it. There we go. All right. Very nice. Let's go ahead and, well, let's see. How long do we have until the gold? We got 3,000. That's going to take too long. We will transcend once again into the industrial era.
The world gets larger, the cities expand, buildings reach higher, and roads stretch longer. And yet, the world gets smaller as bridges unite lands. Towns congest, and railroads bring distant goods to the doorstep. Anything seems possible in this wondrous future. Though as humankind grows, the planet itself appears to shrink.
Once again, we shouldn't really see anything change. We've been Babylonians this entire time. You can see the game wants me to change. It's kind of flickering, doing all of its thing. Gunpowder warfare has been, a new wonder can be claimed. Notre Dame has been completed. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, we need to get arquebusiers. That's quite the thunderstorm we're having. Goodness gracious. We do have saltpeter here. I will buy that out for 3 people. And we will upgrade as soon as I can get into my... Oh, that's right. I don't need that because our alliance allows us to upgrade our people inside of that. Fantastic news. We are... Oh, no. Gonna ransack that.
Have you come to shame your...
No, I've come to kill you. And then the price has gone up quite a bit. That is very much out of our reach now. We haven't focused on... I would imagine I'd be making a ton more money at this point if it weren't for me foregoing all of the money in favor for production. But that favor in production has really helped us a lot. So let's go ahead and get stone walls, because it does appear that they are coming after me. Yeah. All right. And then here we already have the stone walls. They need food though. Or do we have a river in this region? We do, but we're not really taking advantage of it. So instead, let's get some science or some food. I think that'll help us quite a bit. And then we need to research some technology. We could go down to siege cannons, which would get us a mortar. I would love to be able to make the mortars. I don't think we're going to get to biplanes. I don't even think we're going to be able to get to oil at this point. We might be able to get to the steam engine to build some train stations. But I think we go with supply lines. That way we can move faster. And then we get siege cannons. And we'll go from there. Alrighty then. So even with our pretty huge push on science, we're still not completely there. Ransack has been successful. There's an ongoing ransack there. That was a big hit to his, I almost said stamina. Stamina is not the correct word. Let's get up into here. And we can move to take on those guys. We'll get there in 3 turns. So we will actually get there before they are able to take it off. We are going to upgrade to arquebusiers. We need to keep exploring. My goodness gracious. Ooh, here's a good food production place, which is what we need desperately. All right, so we're at 44. We're trending down to 44. Now we're about to get 20 stability as a boost. Let's attach that. And then we are going to grab a new wonder, which is honestly not something I've seen so far. I have not taken a look at the industrial era stuff. It looks like we have Big Ben, 20 stability, 10 science per alliance, per city or outpost, and per capital if the empire is being in an alliance. Yeah, the Eiffel Tower, 20 stability, 1 industry per population on all cities. A lot. We have the Statue of Liberty, 20 stability, 1% money per number of territories in your sphere of influence, 1% science per number of territories in your sphere of influence. That is quite a lot. Quite a lot. I almost want to go St. Basile's Cathedral though. That's going to give us a huge boost. The stability. I wonder if the cost is lower here. You know what? We only have, well, we have 40 turns left. Yeah, let's do it. Let's claim this. And I want to build it. Right here by the ocean. But you got to build that first. There we go. And then we'll go towards producing it. Over here, we need to cross, but we can't. Do we automatically just claim that region? Oh, no, we get all of this because it's occupied. Very good. Very good, chaps. Very good. You are going to hang out here. Mount Vesuvius has been discovered. End of the foreign war. The war between the Edo-Japanese and the Haudenosaunee have ended. The Edo-Japanese has gained a renown level as a pacifist. We have new grievances we can push. What is that?
Come to me with a proposition? Let us see what is possible.
No, we will renounce.
Today?
We'll renounce, and I will renounce. Let's go with a cultural agreement. Rude.
It's nothing.
Well, maybe that was a bad thing. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Let's buy some obsidian. It's extremely expensive. But it's all good. Let's move on up to this area. We need to take on those guys. Let's cross over. 4 turns to get over there, but that's okay.
I dishonor my people by sharing air with you.
Yeah, well, you can deal with it, good sir. What do we got this direction? Is this just coastline for the regions we've already taken? It sure as heck is. And unfortunately, we don't have the ability to level up those guys yet. But we can just simply keep exploring. All right, Highway Robbery 2, favorable tidings. The leader of the notorious gang, who has been targeting gold merchants near the city of Cesar, has been captured. The next choice, not straightforward. It turns out the highwayman is something of a local hero. Robin Hood, giving away near all spoils to the most desperate of Cesar. They call you to be merciful. If we execute, it moves us towards authority. Regardless of intentions, dreadful crimes were committed. We exile him. We move towards liberty, and we get 10 stability, but 2 influence per territory, or if we exonerate, given their selfless, charitable impulses, anything but absolution would be a travesty. We're gonna execute. Forget that. What he gets. Going against the state.
You look different. Did you change your hair?
All right.
All those of honest intent may have my ear.
Yeah, Quill, you're drug into a nasty war that is not honest, so... The rest of these are just things that I don't care about. Honestly, health, family infrastructure, entertainment, family infrastructure. I guess we'll do that. I don't really know one way or the other. And yeah, we'll definitely, we haven't really built many commons quarters. And that would move us too far away. We're gonna do war slaves so that we can gain some stability, especially for that over in Head up to the cliffs here. We have discovered the Gunung Melu. Oh, very nice. 2 industry, 1 vision range, 5 influence, 10 stability on a city or an outpost, 10 money on a city or an outpost. Looks like we have yet another rather industrious area. Let's... I think we're still just gonna have to keep that there. They are going to very quickly surpass us, even in our most industrial city of Cesar. 229. Bonkers. There we go. Cesar has gained a population. World deed is locked. That is by us. We are close to a war victory in several areas. We will reach them before they are able to sack that, so that's good. And then we will be able to make landfall and go after Knock with a full-fledged unit. My only concern is that we have pikemen up against their elephants, so we should be okay. There's a scent of iron here, but I do think we will outpost that right there, which isn't a problem. And what we can do, actually, 6 turns. Okay, that's fine. Let's continue exploring. You are going to build an outpost here where we will get that stability. Fantastic. Let's go. How much does this knock it down by? 57 down to 23. Wow. That's intense. What are we doing over here? Let's share in that. We're now 15 turns. Very nice. Very nice indeed. The Franks have reached the early modern era with the Ming. Population has been gained and converted to a new religion. We are just shoving everyone out. The Transcendence is indeed working. Yeah, we are, we will not get to our next tenant, but that's okay. But as you can see, we are very much a very, very dominant religious force. We will force them to follow our ways, and they've actually got a pretty sizable empire, but I don't know why they thought it would be a good idea to still attack me. We still can pursue them. I can finally land. We can convert one of them, not both. And I am going to go ahead and besiege the city. Yes, that is how I would like it.
As one, we move.
Arquebusiers. Oh, it's so glorious. I will never ever tire of arquebusiers. Let's go ahead and move on in.
Onward. Onward to victory.
See if we can't take out 2 citizens in one single turn. It doesn't look like it, but we'll get close. It was not a smart choice, my friend. Neither was that. Neither was that. Goodness gracious. Arquebusiers, please fire. Oh no, those were my crossbow bowmen. These are my arquebusiers. Oh my word. Let's take him out with my great swords. Day is ours. We only lost 20% health. We got an expansionist star. That victory is a well-earned one, a culture's heritage, cultural blessing. What attitude should we have to outsider cultures? Should we get monoculturalism? 5 turns before being converted? No, we are already well on our way to never being converted. So 5 influence on the main plaza is going to push our empire deeper.
I will listen to you if I must, but know that I resent it.
Spiffing Brit in that outfit looks quite humorous, if I say so myself. And then we need to continue exploring. We have 1 idle city. We are going to push Hurikanga, excuse me, towards helping out with that outpost. Okay, and that's the end of that section of the continent. Bit of a strange looking place, but that's all good. Let's pursue these guys, even though they should be able to probably get away with ease. Not if I go and attack them first. Centralized power researched. Hold on. Mutinous and a knock. We did just take it over. Population gain and a victory. New grievance. But centralized power was researched, which I need to go see what that was about. Oh, we now have the taxation office, money on a plaza, money on a luxury resource, halberdiers, which are great, and then we have draftees, which have a really massive attack. Holy crap. That's incredible. And then we can push this guy, Mr. Spiff. I appreciate your diligence and your moxie, but it was not enough. It was not enough at all. You should be cowed. Should be is the key word there. We still have a war to fight over here. I guess we will just allow that war victory to kind of tick down. Let's go back over here. Oh my word, and we now have halberdiers. I love it. Same thing over here. We will waste all of our money upgrading the troops. We will rest up. And the swordsmen go into halberdiers as well. The Forge Master's sin, excuse me. One day a humble... Someone's ringing our bell. One day a humble yet talented painter requests a private audience. With shaking hands, he confesses to a diabolical deceit. Under one of the senior custodian's guidance, renowned altarpieces from the fabled Notre Dame are being replaced by counterfeits. Although the originals are being sold to private collectors to fund charitable endeavors to feed the hungry, the painter still views the thefts as a sin and couldn't maintain the duplicity any longer. It is most egregious cultural vandalism, but it's also an unseen one. Painter vows he will abide by whatever choice. We will punish, we will defend our cultural heritage. We could overlook, which would push us towards collectivism, truly a victimless crime. Only the impoverished will suffer. Or we could enlist. The custodian will be discreetly told to stop on pain of death, while a painter begin making profit for a new master. We will tread the line. We will punish. Needs to be done. Population lost in a sewer due to low stability. Huh.
What
Oh,
fresh hell?
that's just, okay, that's because we still haven't, that war is still something we are dealing with. Not a problem, not a problem. I believe we have yet another really good food area over here. So we will take that. What does our stability look like? It looks great. So I'm wondering if we don't attach that there. Wow, we're making a lot of gold now as well. Returns. Okay, let's go. Let's risk it and see what's over here. But I really kind of want to take this area first. We have things that we can upgrade. Halberdiers left and right. We're going to camp here. We're going to chill out. Those guys have been upgraded. We have cities not doing anything, so we are going to push them towards all of those. We're going to move that there. Awesome. Really want to push towards the wonder generation just for these last little bits of turns. Ooh, we have discovered the great blue hole. 1 food and 1 vision range, and look at us, we are skyrocketing. I like it. Okay, so that's all for there. Let's go ahead and come back here because I would like to capture this area if at all possible. Currently can't do that yet. And I wish we could speed that up, but it doesn't look like we can do that either. Has created a new pop. We have discovered the Great Blue Hole, so that's why we are good there. The Mongols.
Welcome. Let us speak honestly with each other.
He doesn't want to do anything. We must resolve ongoing demands. We're not worrying about that. All right, war resolution. So we have 154. Oh, look at that. He is going to pay us 4,800 gold. And
You have my gratitude.
yeah, you didn't really have a choice, did you? We are going to vassalize nearly everyone. And then look, we have 8,300 gold. How bonkers is that? We could sacrifice 31 population to finish that out. Instead, we could use this to kind of jumpstart this area a little bit, don't you think? We're going to pay for that. We are going to pay for ponies. We are going to pay for, well, we don't necessarily need iron. But what I can pay for is, where is it? Because we are only taking advantage a little bit of rivers. We would be able to take advantage of the rocky fields and whatnot, but I think we already did that. 2 industry on a river. That helps. And there we go. Fantastic. And we should hopefully be able to upgrade all of these guys. Maybe not all of them. A couple of guys will be left out. And I think 2 more turns, or a few more turns, maybe 2, and we'll be good there. You can come along this direction. We have already captured that region. Oh, good. And then 1 more turn before we can get this, which means we could capture that. And then we could go ahead and capture this and give us a little more industry. Who has more industry? You do, my friend. Look at that, 237. Goodness gracious, now 282. We are cranking it out like madmen. Let's go here. What do you need? We're not going to worry about it. You.
You look different. Did you change your hair?
No. We'll wait one more turn and see if we can't vassalize them. So that looks almost like the end of the continent, but we do have a particular area up north we can go to. So I do want to try that out. We can, it looks like there's no mercenaries over here either, or independent people, which I find interesting. Usually there's at least some force over here. Attitude change, the Ming now feel differently towards us.
You're not welcome here.
Well, you're mine anyways. And we could force them to vassalize.
The Empire is grateful.
Mount Roraima has been discovered. Look at that. We vassalized nearly everybody. This is fun. I'm enjoying this a whole bunch. The Walking Wounded, we are going to honor them, which will give us celebrating for a handful of turns. 3 turns to get those guys rolling. And we will be good to go on that last wonder, which will be the last wonder that we make. I don't see the benefits of doing any other thing. Population has been gained. I don't think we have any outposts over here that have not been claimed yet. So it's just going to be over this direction, where it seems like we pretty much have unlimited stability at the moment. Be able to do whatever we need to do. Population has been gained in and in Tavel. We are close to a merchant score. What does it take to get to our agrarian? Quite a few turns. We might be able to finish in this episode, but it does look like there's a whole chunk of territory we have to explore. We just have to. Let's... No, I don't want to found a city. That's not what I want to do. Let's come over here. So we could have founded a city with her. I think maybe I did. No, I didn't do that wrong. Supply lines, we now get an extra city. We have thoroughfares, automatically creates roads between outposts. And then grain silos gives us a good amount of food. A new wonder can be claimed. We have done St. Basil's. We have sold 2 resources. I really don't want to break that alliance. But let's be extra cautious, shall we? And move our guys around. What do we got here? Pressing matters. Every year, the great populations of your empire, contented with their essential needs, clamor for more and more news. We're going to prevent any empire revolution. Our empire is resolute and solid now. Let's go ahead and cross over there. Now that we don't have anything to do, we can take advantage of all of the resources that we have among us. There we go. We have 3 iron over here. Goodness gracious. We can attach that outpost as well. Build a pony. Ooh, it does look like there's a place that we did miss. It's just crazy. I am really enjoying this. We probably will crash and burn very quickly over here, but that's okay. Because our production is 396. We do have the ability to claim another wonder. So we're going to get 1 population, or 1 industry per population. It would take 57 turns, approximately. Would it really take 57 turns? Is it that big? It is that big. Holy cow, that is bonkers. Let's go there. I am gonna, there's probably a few more areas that are a little bit better, but typically they know what they're doing when it comes to the best place to put things. And then I don't know that I could really buy out anything else. I'm just basically having fun at this point, which is how everything's gone 2 food per farmer. Yes. We do have ponies. We do have a couple of harbors. And yeah, the charcoal kiln would be fantastic. Thank you. We can still add, 12 science. Don't mind if I do. And is that it? Is that the last of it? It sure is. Then we can do 2 food per farmer here, but that's not really necessary. We can get stability on a garrison. Let's go money on a main plaza and then money per generated. We have lots of cities that need to do lots of things. Let's go here and then here with those guys. You guys, you could use some food. And we could use some science generation. You guys could use some food as well. We're going to keep exploring down south as we push north to settle these regions. Would be interesting to see if I ever get an issue here. I don't know that I would. We are going to hang out here. Thank you very much. And let's see.
Did you change your hair?
Oh, we don't have to trade because they are our vassals. Very nice. We can level up our troops. We're going to get over on Garama just in case. All good things must end. The game will end in 25 turns. We've unlocked a merchant star. Resources have been sold. We might just take them out just to take them out.
The world is full of new opportunities, is it not? Hear my proposal.
Pleasing.
We're not at war with the Ghanaians anymore. That's a little bit of a bug. I would like...
You can buy my forgiveness with gifts or with blood.
all of the trespassing. Pay me all the gold. I think they actually did cave just a little bit. Trade routes have been blocked. That's okay. We will survive. That's a little bit of a hit to us. But I think we're at the point now. Yeah, that's a decently big hit to us, but we'll be okay. Stability on the garrison. Yeah, we refuse that. Let's see what happens. We're gonna have to skip the turn. We're gonna have to go... I don't understand why I can't just get on that path. We'll just explore the region. We're good. We're okay. Muspelheim converted to a new religion. The Norsemen now feel differently about you.
If you seek the greater good, then I would know you better.
I don't want to grant their freedom. I rather enjoy my mass amount of wealth that I am accumulating. I appreciate the offer, though. And then... could buy that out. Let's go to a list view. I think that will really help us organize our thoughts. We have plenty of food. We have plenty of industry here. But if we do a list view, I can't see... oh no, I'm buying it out. We don't have any harbors. I don't know that a harbor would really benefit us at this point. We're not worrying about it. We can still build some astronomy houses. There we go. That's fine with me. She's still trying to find a way to get onto this island. We have gained populations everywhere. We are massively... ooh, what's this? I come bearing steam. Absolutely. 20 science. Innovator of any creed can become one of our citizens. No issues with that. And then... we don't really need a theater. We can do a custom. We can 24 from traders. We're good. Would you like to come exploring with me, sir? We're gonna go down there. Can we discover a place to go up here yet?
Yes, sir.
Nope. Nothing yet. There we go. Fantastic. Oh, we got an arrow star. What did I do? What did I do? A builder star. Fantastic. Well done, us. And we were able to nab the last hit. 100% turns before being converted. Minus 50% turns for being converted. Maximum of 3 more holy sites, plus 2 combat strength on a unit, plus 1 maximum holy sites. Let's go build some holy sites just for kicks and giggles. That sounds like a fun thing to do. We got a new tenant, and I think that's about it. We can only do that. Siege cannons. We could get mortars. I don't think we're going to be able to use them. I don't think anyone's going to want to go to war with us. But we'll have to chill and see. Oh, that's coal. And we got some incense and silk. Very cool. Let's go. Stone rings everywhere. Everyone builds stone rings. And then what do we want to do? So we research siege cannons, but again, I don't think we're going to be able to use it. Chartered companies, naval artillery. HUMANKInd. What is this? You can play at forests, commodity markets, a saboteur. 1 stability per researcher. Ooh, alchemy would be fantastic. And then 10% science just overall. I think we're going to stick around until the end of the game at this point. Because we can. We're going to research steam engine as well. We're basically just like right there at the end. On osmosis event, it is bugged for this build as always. I don't want to turn this. But we can continue exploring. This is not the end of our journey. Go here, please. Thank you.
Let's do it.
Not quite. That's not the mainland.
Okay.
Tried to trick us. And maybe there is no more mainland. We got people left and right. We are actually approaching the agrarian star. The merchant star will get theirs too, as well as the aesthete. I don't think we are going to get to the militarist star unless I purposefully go to war with someone, which, I mean, heck, we could do. I mean, at this point, I can buy out just everyone I want to. Let's do that because I want to. So let's get. Oh, they only have they have the other saltpeter. But they are. Oh, and they haven't developed it because they don't have the tech for it. So that's a little frustrating. Guess there's not really anything we can do about it though. Still, we could just buy out. Oh wow, that's a lot. I'm glad it's that much, but goodness gracious, that's painful. That hurts a whole heckin' lot. Let's go over here. Where the stone rings will be made in 2 turns. I don't really want to build palisades. That's not worth it. But look how fast we have generated this population. Bonkers. Could build another astronomy house. Anyone have a preference? There we go. Remember, we can only build 1 per region. That's going to get us the most. Over here, let's build in Sapar. 3 turns. Oh, wow. That's how expensive they are. We'll get that going in the next turn.
Get them on board.
They can't depart because they don't have enough. Theology has been researched. Woohoo. Manuscript, a teller, and a festival, along with an increase in the city cap, which we're not having to worry about. Hurricanga has lost a population. Ooh, you know what? I should be able to absorb. What's that tech? Let's go back in time. Let's do that guy. Let's move you. Move you. You are our first guy. We need to be able to merge cities. And then we'll go into Steam Engine, which we may not get there in time, and that's okay. Let's hang out, because I can buy out another one of you, and then in the next couple of turns, we'll buy out another. Because I'm a monster. Let's go ahead and build some more stone rings. 3 turns. 3 turns still. That's okay. There may not be another continent. I don't know. That's a lot of landmass for there to be nothing there. And goodness gracious, but they're not going to catch up to us, but they're going to get daggum close. We've unlocked a merchant star. We have the osmosis event. Let's go ahead and help there. Oh, but I can't even get that. Okay, I see what's going on. Let's go.
Brings me great cheer, as always.
We got those guys there. Let's go up to Hecatomplos. Basically, it's just going to blitzkrieg war them, I think, at the very end of the game. There's got to be another continent this way. There's the etchings of one. Culture chosen, the Umayyads have reached the medieval era. Whoopsie daisy. They're a little bit behind. Just a wee bit. Let's go these guys, man. We don't need any farmer stuff. Let's go with a forge. Let's go with an artisan's workshop. Let's go with levy administration. We'll go with a school and a library. There we go. Goodness gracious. Let's go here and let's build a food thingy. And then we got those guys, and then I can finally build my 6th. Buy out my 6th guy. There we go. And we'll go advance on him. Military architecture. So we can now integrate entire cities. But we can't actually do that because it would take too much, actually. That's a little bonkers, but that's okay. Let's declare war, shall we? Go here first. I want to take out this army before we do anything. Look at that, immortals. Psh. Your silly little immortals. They will die. They will die valiantly, I might add. Add another ring. Contribute. 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 I do like the city system in this game compared to Civilization. Love the idea of being able to have a lot of people contribute to the same wonder. Keep exploring, keep exploring. And I do think it's time to go to war. Please.
Advancing the artillery.
Yes, I'm going to break the alliance.
Though it may come as a surprise, our treaty is over.
Should I do a surprise war? I think we could. I don't know. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's be gutsy. Yes. Run away. Run away, my friends. My old friends. They are saying that we would not be able to beat them, but I would like to respectfully disagree. Yes, I would respectfully disagree. Let's go ahead and manual battle it up. Did I won?
Pull 'em up. Attack.
I'm not sure what happened there, but I'll take it. And then we're going to continue to move down there. Do we have any other armies? I don't think we do. Well, look at that. They already just got a huge amount of war support. Goodness gracious, that was a lot. They are going to... Oh, they're going to pursue. No, they're not. Okay, they're moving around. We need to get down to... Oh, let's go attack those guys. Let's move down to there. Is it a very nice move? Absolutely not. But that's okay. That's how I am. Let's go ahead and just collectively go push all of that. At this point, I just want to see if I can do it. And they can go this way. Believe me, I've got the moves. I've got the moves. It's okay. We can move along. Or idle cities. Let's just all push them towards science. We're making so much science. We have been declared war on by the Umayyads. All right. Well done. We're going to end this thing in a big old disaster. In a big old disaster. It's fine by me.
Are you wine or are you vinegar?
They are all ticked.
Oh, a pleasure to see you again.
They are all ticked. And you know what? We're still going to push by per because they still don't have the tech to surpass me. So I don't have an issue with taking them on. I think if we look back over here, just a warmonger, they still have hoplites, man. I mean, like, come on. Come on now. Let's look at this realistically. We've got a merchant star. We've got an aesthete star. We are able to level up if we wanted to. Mutinous, ongoing ransacks all over the place. I still think we could take this on. There we go. How were they able to retreat? But they have to fight now, and we have nothing but arquebusiers.
Stay together. Move it.
That's a lot.
Ready, boys?
Let's take them out, boys. Oh my word, I love it. So many of them, and I think we should still have a decent defense against them. Oh yeah. Oh no, that's awful.
Open fire.
It's not fair. It is not fair. We're gonna push them back quite speedily. And then we need to come down over to here. Yeah, let's go up here. We need to move along. It is bugged, and we can get into the last era. We'll see what happens. The Combine, the inhabitants of are tired of the perennial chaos. We are going to wait and see what they get by without an administrator. We are not going to enter a new era. We will assault these guys. Need to get you up on up right there. Unit outside the line of sight. They can only really attack me one at a time. That's my advantage. There we go.
Yes, sir.
Move along. That's going to hurt them quite a bit. The thing is, we have reinforcements, so it's not even like it's going to be a huge problem for us. Except we can't hit, and that kind of bugs me. I can't get in there. Even if they take out all of my dudes. Still have several more. Oh, that's the end of my turn. Okay, cool. A militarist star indeed. Just come on around. We don't lose anything. New grievance. New grievance. That's my entire continent. Look at that. That is bonkers still to me. Let's move along here. See if maybe we could get that rolling. I can almost move on those guys. We should be able to take on these boyos. Okay. Okay. They are just going to continually lose war support. Let's move on to here. We still can't see, but we should be able to defend against these peasants enough. There we go. Which means they are going to lose even more. Burke, I need to be able to take on your guys, which I did have an army down. Okay, we'll just leave it there. I just want to found an outpost just to found an outpost. That's literally the only reason. Osmosis event. Movable typeface has been discovered. Demands have been received. There's an ongoing ransack across my empire. No problems whatsoever. We have discovered movable type. We have a science star. We are just moving. There you go. That's what I thought. And then let's besiege these guys. Why am I only allowed one turn? They will capitulate here in the next couple of turns. It does look like my armies are now not triggerable, or I can't see them. There we go. Let's just hang out. Let's move over there. And then you just dedicate yourself to science. Revelatory arts, artistic expression. Let's go that, even though it doesn't really influence us per se. Victory, ongoing ransacks, victory, victory, victory. Burke is not doing too well. We will continue to push. Let's get up there, please. I think we will probably just end up calling it here very, very soon. Because at this point, we're just being dorks. We'll do a manual battle, just because I want to see what this siege ends up looking like. They attacked me. They counterattacked. They're going to move all of their forces around. They do have quite a few immortals. So I am a bit worried, but they are limited in how far that they can do things to us, especially with counterattacking. So we might lose these guys. And at that point, I think we'll just end up calling it. 7,100. Well, no, we'll play it through. I need to play it through. Can he attack? Good. Play it through, lads. Like I said, we probably will end up losing this battle, but it'll be a close one and we'll get some militarist stars. We'll get some militarist stars if there are some left. I wasn't done over here. Is it my turn again? Let's kill him. Let's kill them. Let's shoot that guy. And see, the thing is, we have such a good counterattack that it doesn't really affect us too much. Every time they counter, they will end up getting wrecked. Now again, we've lost 2 of our 6, so we have to think about that. We have lost half of another unit as well. But look at what they're having to sacrifice in order to make this thing work. So we've lost 3 of our 6. I hate that this battle bug exists.
Weapons ready. Fire.
Can I still hit him? Oh, I can't. But I can go here and attack. I can go here and attack. And at this point, we are going to win that battle. One of the militarist stars has been gained. They don't want to fight me. I am just a little too big for them. I do enjoy the battles of this game, 100%. They are quite fantastic. Let's go ahead and move you into here. They retreated.
My people expect...
And then Burke is losing war support as well. Let's move along over here. Moving pictures. Oh, this is something we haven't been able to do. We'll go with entertain though, because I'm always the scientist. Nothing else that I can do. I want to take this city real quick, and then we will move on to the next era. I'm not going to worry about it. We don't need to play 8 more turns. We've done enough. We should be able to force capitulate them. Those peasants are dead. I don't know where other peasants are because I can't see this. Oh, they're right there. There we go. We've got an expansion to start. So we're blowing away the competition is what we're doing. Yeah, we'll capitulate them one last turn, and then I will move on with my armies. We're just gonna have you, congratulations. You've made a new outpost. We need to move you around. We need to move you here. Move you up so you can circle around. We will defend the flag. What are those crossbowmen? Well done, Bert. You've upgraded your troops. To an extent. It's still not quite enough to do what needs done. We can take out those crossbowmen in one hit. Let's kill those hoplites. Let's move up here.
Ready? March.
And then I'm gonna move this way and defend. There we go. Bring in your reinforcements. Those hoplites suicided themselves. Not very smart. Let's shoot those pikes. Let's move here to kill those hoplites. Let's go take out those pikemen. And oh wow, I can circle all the way around. Fantastic. There we go. Victory is ours, boys. We received yet another militarist star. Oh my goodness. And we are capped with our militarist star and our merchant. We can easily cap other places as well. Let's move on to Burke's territory over here. And we will continue on next turn. All right. Steam engine has been researched, so we weren't able to get all the way to the end like I wanted. Let's go ahead and attack this one last epic battle.
Advancing the artillery.
just so they can get wrecked one last time and put them in their place. My word. They did their best. It will not be enough. Let's take out those guys. You take out them. You take out them. I move up to take out that dude. Then last but not least is, I think, this guy. Oh no, he was over there. Derp derp. Messed up. I thought that was the dude that was left, but he went and suicided himself anyways. All right, we will capitulate to you. Force that surrender. And we will move on. Now, I am going to transcend once again. And that's the end of the game. We did quite well, I'll have to say. Stayed as the Babylons the entire time. Advanced rather quickly through the ages as well. Yeah, look at that. And then, starting in the medieval, you'll start seeing us do a whole heck of a lot more. Okay, maybe as the early modern, excuse me. Wow, even then it said we didn't do a whole lot in that era. In the industrial, we must have just really kicked butt. We did, definitely. 7,962. Very nice. We are going to skip all of that. Yeah, we did pretty daggum well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for hanging out with me. We enjoyed, or we, as me and myself, hopefully you enjoyed this Transcendency pick as we went along. It wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be, maybe not even as much as I hoped it would be. But either way, we had a lot of fun. I enjoyed this campaign. The closed beta is officially over by this time, of course, but we are gearing up for the full release. Now, I will be doing a full review on this game. We will hopefully be able to test multiplayer beforehand. I know Party Elite and I at least will be able to test it out. We're hoping to, because it's a big aspect of this game. And then hopefully the difficulty settings have been balanced a lot more. Thank you so very much for watching. If you saw this, you enjoyed it, and you want to pre-order the game, pardon the giant thunderstorm that's outside, then you can totally do that on my Nexus game store with link in the description. And you can also follow me and sub to the channel over on Twitch. Lastly, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on bell notifications. This is Havoc. I will see you guys in the full review of Humankind. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out of here.